Hey guys, welcome back. So today I wanted to give you kind of like a classic old Alex smoky eye. We're going to be using Danessa Myricks, we're going to be using some Hindash. Basically, I just feel like we need some eyeshadow up in here, you know what I mean? Look how cute this necklace is. Thank you, Lisa Eldridge. So I'm going to be starting off with this eye paint from About Face. I can't remember the name. I think is it Capulets? I can't remember, but it'll be linked down below. So this is what I'm going to be using as my like essentially eyeshadow base slash cream eyeshadow. I love using these as eyeshadow bases for like powders just because it creates like such a beautiful dimension to the eye. And these are also like super long wearing and waterproof. So your shadows are not going anywhere essentially. Plus it's just like such a gorgeous color. Absolutely love. So I'm just gonna be blending this out with one of my blending brushes from Sigma. Kind of building that up slowly, essentially all over the lid, and then kind of, you know, doing my basic shape, bringing it out to the sides a little bit in sort of that cat eye shape. I'm gonna take that on my lower lash line as well. I don't know about you guys, for the past like year or so, I've been having kind of a hard time with pigment lasting on my lower lash line. When I apply like powder shadows, it just doesn't really like stick. I don't know why. I end up getting kind of creasing, moving around. I've tried like using regular eye primer. Using this product really, really helps to keep everything in place. So if you've been having that problem, you might want to check them out. So I'm using the Makeup by Mario Ethereal Eyes palette, picking up this like beautiful warm brown shade. And you can see I'm kind of like moving my head about 3/4 of the way in relation to my mirror. And then I'm using this rougher brush, I think it's the 28, it'll be linked down below, and just building up that definition in my crease. So kind of following that natural shape, sort of that like semi-V area, but not taking it in too far, but obviously making sure that, you know, everything is well blended. I'm gonna be taking that on my lower lash line, once again with another rougher brush that will be linked down below. You've seen it a million times, it's kind of like a fluffy pencil brush, but making sure to connect. So defining the lower lash line, once again, maintaining on like the outer half, essentially, and then kind of like bringing it back up into that upper V crease area. Now, I probably should have shown you, I don't know what shade this is. I grabbed it from the Mario palette, but like a light warm brown essentially. And I'm just kind of like blending over everything because when I start a smoky eye, it needs to be smokier than the smoke that it is. I don't know if you guys know this about me, but that's the truth of it. So I'm grabbing this beautiful, it looks gold, just straight up gold in the palette. This is Danessa Myricks Lightwork 4, Volume 4. But you can see as I'm placing it on my lid, that beautiful green shift, like absolutely stunning. So placing it down with your finger first really just helps to kind of like intensify that pigment. But now I'm going in with my Sigma E54 brush, which you guys know I love, and kind of blending just around the edges to make sure that it's not like disconnected from the matte shades. But I highly recommend applying these with your finger to begin with. Then you can go in and blend. But if you do want to use a brush, honestly, this one is really, really good for that. You just might get a little fallout. I'm setting my face and those shadows with a little bit of this new setting spray from Benefit. It's the Professional setting spray. And then you gotta fan yourself, you know what I'm saying? This is the, I think it's the, is it the Merry Christmas palette from Odin's Eye? This was a gift from Gabby. Thank you, Gabby, because I love these shadows. And then I just thought that this color would absolutely look stunning in the inner corner. I love, if I'm messing around with duochromes, then I'm going in with duochromes, you know what I mean? So it's just like a beautiful light color that kind of helps to pick up those reflects from the lid. Then I'm going in with Beautopsy. I kind of went like, I didn't want it to be only black, so I went into the brown just a little bit. It's one of the nice things about this palette, that gradient really allows you to create those custom colors. And then I'm using another rougher brush to really define that area because I was realizing how soft everything was. And I was like, you know what? I want to amp up that contrast and I want to really redefine that shape. So I decided to go in with that warm black and do that. Then bringing a little bit down onto the lower lash line just to make sure that everything's balanced. You know me, I love balance. It's super weird when I just feel so disconnected if like I don't have enough contrast on all the areas of my eye. You know the Velour Lash Curler. It's my favorite lash curler. I actually really need to replace the pad on it right now. I've been going a little bit ham. And then I decided not to use a waterproof mascara and not to use falsies. I was like, you know what? I'm going to experiment and I'm just going to use the Tower 28 mascara. And I'm not going to worry about like if my lashes stay perfectly curled or whatever. I don't know. I was kind of thinking like magazine editorial sort of thing. Now I'm going in with this Urban Decay eyeliner. Can't remember the shade name, but what a gorgeous color. Like, are you kidding me? So all up in my waterline, it kind of got dragged down onto my lash line a little bit just to like fill in some gaps. But I really felt like it just kind of like finished off the look. And then obviously hitting those lower lashes. That eyeliner really did just kind of like make a huge difference. I feel like it really just helped to bring the inner corner and that lid color, like all of the greens together. So this is the finished look, you guys. Kind of a classic old Alex smoky eye with that gorgeous duochrome. And I was really just feeling like Danessa Myricks, she just deserves the world. You know what I mean? She deserves it. So this is dedicated to her. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know if you recreate this look. Let me know what you want to see next. I have a spring tutorial coming up soon. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!